Let's see if that fixed it. That should fix it. That's very strange. Okay. So it's live. So what the hell? What just happened? That was weird. That was so weird. So what the hell? Okay, guys, I apologize for that. I don't know what just happened. I'm... That's so weird. Let me see... Let me see if I can see the old comments. The comments were literally yanked from my face there. I was like, I was just looking at them, reading them, and then it just like disappeared. Okay. Comments. Does it show me the comments? Views, 0 comments. What the oh my god. I don't know. I was trying to read those and they disappeared. They fell off the face of the earth. That's nice. How do you see? Does anybody know how to see YouTube comments from a video? Wait a minute. See comments? Let me click the video and just see if it says, because that sucks. I was trying to read that. I'm gonna pull it up and then I'll look at the I'll look at what was. Oh yeah, shoot, the comments aren't on the screen. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Does it show a live? It doesn't. It doesn't even show a live comment. It doesn't show live comments. I thought it did. YouTube streamer is supposed to show live comments. Why is it not showing live comments? So stupid. It is so stupid. Well, I don't know what happened. That was weird. Yeah, hi there again, Manny. Okay, so I'm gonna take a minute. I don't know who's still here. Why don't you guys post in the comments here, live feed here? Maybe next time I do this, maybe I'll get it so that maybe I can do that. Hold on, let me see if I can do that. I don't want to miss the comments because it sucks when that happens. Let me just see if I can do that. Hold on. Display window capture. Okay, there's that. Let's put that there, and then let's do this. Here we go. Does that work? That might be better. Let me expand it a little bit. There, does that make sense? Does anybody see that? Someone sound off in the comments if you can. Well, where would that be? Comments over there. If it worked. Okay, cool. Okay, so now you guys can see. That's wonderful. That makes it so much easier. So we're not going to lose any comments. Does anybody remember what was said? That sucks. That really sucks. Okay, so let's try this again. If you guys have any comments about Above the Hell or the fabled Building the Hell, or I guess I can just reveal the name now. Escape the Hell. If you guys have any questions about those stories, feel free to ask right now, because I think I have a pretty good idea of how the story is gonna, conclude. But I'm not gonna reveal that. But if you want to ask me about like different characters that might appear, like demonized characters, or perhaps some more info on Elias, then maybe we can figure that out. Sound like fun? Oh god, here we go. Here we go. Hi there again. Anyways, it said I retired from the Smart Busters for my experimental music project, Bobby Hill. Jeez, oh Pete's. You're gonna be in the Hall of Fame, Bobby. Just for people to know, Noel is Bobby Hill. He looks like Bobby Hill. He's pretty funny. Hello, says Kenneth. Last stream's cut off. It works. Yes. I see it. Wonderful. I see it too. So, by the way, I didn't mean to be extremely harsh, disrespectful in my previous comments, but it's just frustrating either way. It's just understandable why you can't just get the game. Yes, I like I said, I understand. It's completely understandable. I get it. It's annoying. It's annoying to expect something and then it doesn't show up.
I do apologize about that, and all criticism is warranted. So, you know, by all means, do not hold it back. You're fine. You know, as long as you're not like telling people to kill themselves, something like that, you're okay. Um, Sounds to me that this story has been development hell. Yeah, yeah. That's actually pretty funny. You know, that's a good one. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one, Manny. What characters are gonna be in them? Like Disney demons. Will Mickey be outside of hell? Everyone wants Mickey to escape hell. I don't understand it. It's crazy. You wouldn't believe how many comments they're like, "Oh, let's get Mickey outside of Disney." You know, some guy had this long comment one time. I don't remember, but it was something about like Mickey going to DreamWorks, and it was crazy. It was, I don't know, the guy was on like meth or something. It was nuts. It was funny. It wasn't scary, but it was funny. It ended with like Shrek and Mickey having like a throwdown. It was nuts. Okay, so let's start. Says what characters gonna be in it. So I had a couple ideas. As you, if you remember back to Return to Hell, we visited the idea of Pinocchio and Alice, and we got a little bit of Pinocchio, I believe, in Beyond the Hell, and we never really returned to Alice. Now I would like to bring Alice back, and I would like to utilize her, give her little moment, you know. So I would say Alice, definitely, and everyone's favorite Mickey. Oh, he's gonna be coming back. Don't worry about that. It's confirmed. He's confirmed. Now he's not confirmed for Smash, but he's confirmed for the sequels and the prequels. So, yeah. But another central focus on Above the Hell is a certain character that was kind of left out of the Mickey Mouse crew, and that character is everyone's favorite dog, Goofy. So yeah, I'm just gonna say that Above the Hell will feature Goofy, and it is gonna be some freaky shit. Let me see here. Will Mickey be outside of hell? Again, Mickey outside of hell. Everyone wants Mickey outside of hell. I think that kind of defeats the purpose of, hell. I mean, in an alternate ending, yes, all the Disney characters would escape, and it would be just a matter of time before, the Florida PD, whatever, the Miami PD or whatever shows up and just guns them all down. But, it'd be a cool thought. I just don't think it'd be too easy for the giant demon mouse to escape from Disney World. I mean, it could happen, a lot of parents, not really paying attention to their kids. So, I mean, that's a good thought. Let's see here. Would you include a demonized version, both Todd and Cooper from the Fox and the Hound? That would be messed up. In fact, I knew of Fox and the Hound, but I never watched that movie until like 2 weeks ago. Actually, ironically enough, and that's a that movie, Fox and the Hound. That's crazy. I felt bad for the bear at the end because like one dog gets hit by a train, the other one gets attacked by a bear. The human gets hit by a bear trap and attacked by the bear, and the fox gets just thrown around like a rag doll, yet he falls off a waterfall of the bear, and the bear just dies, but the fox is completely fine? Like, what? Sorry to anyone that I just ruined that movie for. I mean, I didn't really ruin the movie. There's still more to the story. It's just there's a fight with a bear, and, the poor frickin' bear got exterminated. It was like over the hedge, too. Let's see here. I remember you said the demons would be based on pre-Toy Story Disney characters, but have you ever had any ideas for modern-owned Disney characters? Yeah, so the reason why is the timeline. Now, people talk about that Frozen cameo, the Elsa, I think it was Elsa, in Return to Hell, and people were saying, hey, how's that possible? This was at a certain time. Well, I would like to state that time has no meaning in the gateway. Once you go through, time is irrelevant. It's kind of like a pocket in space and time. Think of it like that. So yeah, it's kind of got like this little mystical element to it. Think of it like that. But yeah, I mean, kind of interesting. It's just a lot of these normal modernized Disney characters are humans or cars. Like, I don't know, man. Like I can think of like maybe like a, I don't know. It just when I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. I mean, I could get scared by, Pinocchio. I mean, the way that he looked in the story Beyond the Hell. But just imagine like a zombie Elsa. Like what the hell? That'd be so weird. Whenever I think of Elsa, I think of either two of her catchy songs, or I think about pregnant Elsa in Spider-Man. So I mean, take that wherever you want to take it. It's just the character's kind of ruined. Would you consider, after the Gateway series is completed, you would allow it to be turned into a graphic novel or comic, perhaps? Well, that is a Disney question, and Disney has been experimenting with the R-rated material, extreme PG-13, I should call it. But with the release of Deadpool 3, eventually they're probably going to be entering that R-rated territory again. So who knows? If anyone from Disney's listening, I would love to work on that. That would be awesome. If there was ever a video game adaptation, I can't make anything worse than Security Breach, so there's that. Let's see here. No, but that would be pretty cool. I would have to get some artists though. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing it, but I would need some artists, some fans that, and there has been some fans that have made some really banging art. If they'd be willing to join forces and create kind of like a digital comic of that, maybe we can make a physical version and sell it. I don't know if you guys would be interested in that. It would be like a 30-page comic maybe, but yeah, that would be pretty awesome. I would definitely pay the person if we were selling it. They would get a percentage, probably like half. So, let's see here. Also, are the Disney demons like demonic entities reincarnated as Disney characters or human souls? Well, I'll let that be up for grabs in your mind. I mean, yes and yes, or no and no. It's weird. So yeah, there's demon characters. We'll get more into that with building the hell. Till then, I would say, look at what happens to James. Look at what happens to him, and take that and picture that it can happen to people. It has to do with death. For example, your soul. Like if kind of like a heaven and hell aspect. It's the heaven and hell aspect. You die a hero, or you live long enough to either kill yourself or be killed and be a bad person or do something terrible and then sinful, and you go to hell. In this case, you go to this hell and it's terrible. So, yeah. I'll leave that up to you guys, though. That would be a good one. Will it feature Pluto? I thought about it. I need to find some people that would be willing to make demon art of Pluto, because I have specific thoughts. If you guys know anyone, tag them at Twitter and let them know that, hey, Bro7 will be willing to work with them on that. So, yeah, just let me know if you guys have anyone in mind. If any of you guys have anything in mind, draw something, send it. Full credits to you guys in the description. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool to get Pluto. There's nothing online that I can use really as a visualization. I mean, I could explain it, but it's just, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. Pluto would be pretty cool, though. He wouldn't talk or anything, but we'll see. Let's see here. Will Mickey be the do is gay? Oh, well, that's interesting. Bobby Hill, I see your grammar is the same as it was a few months ago, about a year ago. So I'll let you take time to retype that, because I have no idea what that question meant. Thinking about it, the hell sounds like a level in the back rooms with the dark out. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? Got the hallways, and it's long haul. But it's got the laboratory too. I mean, I guess that's in the back rooms technically. I don't know. I like the back rooms. I think it's a pretty good story. Whoever invented that concept of that is genius. It's pretty good. I like it. What was the inspiration behind the Hell series? Well, I guess a dead giveaway is, listening to Abandoned by Disney. I liked the song that played in that. I really like the song, and I really like the Mickey voice. The original. It's probably not even on YouTube anymore, but there was an original narrator that did that story a long time ago, like when it first came out, and it was awesome. It was scary. He did stuff like, oh, excuse me, my ringtone went off there. But no, he did like the Sandman, and that was so. Still to this day, I refuse to listen to the Sandman again. It's just creepy. But no, like I listened to that, and I listened to stories like the oh god, there's so many. The Harbinger Experiment, Ronald McDonald House, and I thought of this eerie, like empty abyss of of death and blood and whatnot. But then I thought, well, let's take out the blood and on the exterior and put it on the inside, tell a story in each door. Every door holds a story. That's what Mickey says. So the hallways is more of a dreadful, wrong turn aspect, like which door am I going to lead to this time, I mean, honestly, I could make a story for every single door in the hell. Like every door tells a story. I mean, honestly, if some creators would like to team up and actually do some stories about those, some one-offs, some expendable characters, I would not be against the idea of there being like this kind of connected universe. I think that would be awesome, personally. It's actually one of the thoughts I had for way back when I did Return to Hell. So that would be awesome. I would love that. I would love that a lot. See here. low chromosome. Brah, you still alive? Holy crap, what a freaking throwback. Good memories, yeah. Lots of good ones there. Yeah, it's been a long ride, hasn't it? It was a joke. Oh no, poorly worded joke. I didn't understand it. Want to see my head come off? Yeah, that's from Abandoned by Disney, right? Yeah, that was a good one. I guess that scene where he pulls the head off, that was kind of what inspired, a little bit of the goriness in each one of the episodes. Just thinking about the slimy, goopy blood, that really sold me. Like, that's creepy. Like, the smell of the grotesqueness of it, if you like, it looks like mercury, like a wet solid. It's weird. That's what I've always thought of. Was this series also inspired by both Resident Evil and Silent Hill? Actually, no, they were not, but I am a huge fan of Resident Evil, and Silent Hill not so much, but I can see the contrast with that. But yeah, Silent Hill sells that emptiness, that dread feeling, of being alone, isolated. It's a mind fuck, and I love that stuff. Those are my favorite kind of stories. I've never played a Silent Hill game. Probably should have growing up, but I was more of a Resident Evil gamer. Every Resident Evil, I think I own all of the ones available on Xbox, and the ones that I don't have on Xbox, I have on like the GameCube and stuff like that. So yeah, I love Resident Evil. Let's see here. I've been getting into making creepypastas recently, so I'd be down for that. Yeah, just ask, be like, hey, I have an idea for, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Okay, go for it. Prove yourself. I would love to have a shared universe with this, open to all sorts of different ideas and perspectives. Just try to make it an isolated story, try to keep it on its own, don't cross it with the main story, because then that's just going to cause a multitude of plot holes which is weird too, because a lot of people called me out for a big plot hole in Return to Hell and Inside of the Hell, and they told me, hey, James hung himself, and then you hear a gun, you hear a gunshot, and later on you find out that he took his body down because he got hung, and they say they hear the gunshot. Well, if you fast forward to Inside the Hell, and you guys remember the part where Frederick shot, I'm not going to ruin it for anyone that hasn't watched it yet or heard it, but shot a certain character, then you'll hear the same breathing, the same gun click, and the same sound. It was a foreshadow of his real death. So, yeah, just understand that was planned in advance. It worked out beautifully. And to all the people that tried telling me that it was a plot hole and a retcon, that one I can say gleefully, pay attention. Pay better attention, because you missed the detail. It is such a good detail. And I just wish more people saw it. It just sucks that people didn't, because a lot of times they didn't listen back to back. And, that's the only way I can experience these stories nowadays, is listening to them back to back to back. It's the best way to do it.
I've always wanted your series to cross into Abandoned by Disney series.
I tried doing that at the end of Beyond the Hell. I tried setting it up with the catacombs, and setting it up with, a new story that I actually wanted to do. I can't remember the name of it. It's very, very hard to pronounce name. Oh, excuse me. And Abandoned by Disney, Mowgli's Palace, stuff like that. I tried doing that, and I did it a little bit in Return to Hell with the Suicide Mouse cartoon, and some people didn't like that so much, so I tried just slipping it in there with that map that Frederick's looking at. You guys go back and listen to Beyond the Hell. You'll remember the map.
Have you seen Room Zero?
Yeah, Room Zero was one of my favorite stories of all time. I remember that literally just like it was yesterday. Like I've always wanted to make my own version of that. I wish I could have made that story up, because I would have loved to have done the voice at the very end. Close your eyes and picture this for a second. Shut the door, dearie. You're letting out the cold. Like, I've always wanted to do that. That was literally like my favorite line from any story ever. And yeah, I love Room Zero. Room Zero was fucking awesome. I think it was better than Abandoned by Disney, honestly, because that is creepy as all hell. The bomb shelter and everyone getting locked in there with something. And, that is just, like, that's fucked. Like, wow. That was a really good story. Yeah, mine too. Very, very good story. Good to see you still doing Storm and Keep On. Thank you, Quick Slick. I'm sorry about the delays and whatnot. Hopefully we can make them up here in the near future. Hopefully you smack the subscribe button, and stick with us here. I know it's going to be hard. Just hit that notification bell and stay up to date. It will come out. I promise. It will come out eventually, someday, one of these days. I promise.
There's also a prequel to Abandoned by Disney. It's also the prequel.
There is a prequel to Abandoned by Disney? I didn't know that. I had no idea. I might not have bothered to check it out, because the original stories that I watched back in like 2013 were taken down. I don't remember who it was, but they made original cuts and they removed them. They got removed. I don't know why they did. Maybe they just remastered it, and kind of like when I was talking about my Bro7 play videos, I took down the old ones and I remastered the new ones. I don't know, maybe that's what they did, but I can't find the same videos, so I don't know. I haven't bothered to check it out. Maybe I will. I appreciate that. I assume they would eventually make a prequel to it, but it's one of the most popular creepypastas of all time. You think they would?
A Few Suggestions is a great prequel, and the final segment, Corruptus, leaves us wanting more. Corruptus is...
So wait, is the name of the prequel called A Few Suggestions? Is that the name?
And then the final segment, Corruptus.
Is that the last story? Did that come out after Room Zero? Is that what you guys are saying?
Dead Man, how you doing, Dead Man?
It's a 4-part series. I guess I was ahead of the times, huh?
I haven't released a story for 5 years almost, and I got the same amount in that series. Of course, they did the prequel first, but you know. Let's not forget another classic, the Russian.
Yeah, that's a big one there. I actually really like the Russians, and like I said, the same thing. I think the original video got taken down, or someone deleted it, or remastered it, or something, or got demonetized. And look, I think I took all the ads off my videos. My channel became unmonetized, I think, earlier this year, January, I think. So I said, fuck it. And I took all the ads off the videos. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying that, by the way. I know some people find that annoying when you get like 3 ads, because my videos are quite long. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. I wanted to make sure you guys could enjoy the stories without getting really annoyed. Some of the videos, some other videos, I can't remember what they were forcibly monetized because of the music. But I think all the Disney stories are all no ads, like they're adless. So yeah, enjoy them. Give them a rewatch. That's the beauty of it. I like that. A lot of these creators that made these videos back in the day, they got demonetized because the videos went too viral, and they took them down. They took them down because they weren't making money off it. So they decided to kill. It's like the water's flowing, and then someone contaminates it. So they, instead of letting it, cleaning the water and whatnot, they just stop the river from flowing and create a new channel of water, channel as well.
But it happens. I'm good. I'm good.
That's good to hear.
And let's not forget another classic, the Russians. Oh yeah, I've already read that. Wait, who did the pre? I've been using ad blocker for years now.
Yeah, some of us use it. I don't use it. I have YouTube Premium. God, I remember when that was called YouTube Red. That was horrible. Yeah, I've been using YouTube Premium for like 3 years now. I love it. Cannot live without it. It's the best place to get music is on YouTube, hands down. You can get all these creators' music and download it to your phone. I keep a copy of all my gaming videos, the main series anyways, on my phone at all times in 1080p 60 FPS, so that way I can watch them, because I actually enjoy my own videos. I'll let you know if it's a stupid video. There'll be times in the beginning of the video where I'll say this video sucks, do not watch it, and then people watch it anyways. So
yeah, sounds like something the Shadow Reader would be interested.
Who is Shadow Reader? Mind you, I haven't really been too involved with the community of the creepypastas in the last few years. I know it kind of died a few years back, and then it kind of got revitalized with things like the back rooms and whatnot. So yeah, just before we end this here, if you can tell me what that is, I'd love to hear.
Yeah. How the hell do we have 6 people here? That's crazy. If that's it for you guys, if you guys got any more questions, drop them right now. We're probably gonna end this in a minute, because I do have to get up for work in like 3 hours. So I don't really like sleeping that much. So yeah. Anything else? There's also Tat's top videos.
Oh, the cartoon cat. That's another one I really like. Siren Head was popular, but got a little bit overrated. But cartoon cat, and I think it's called the Dead Horse or something like that, or something it's like Skeleton Horse. But yeah, the cartoon cat was freaky. I thought that was really weird. And then the SCP stuff, that stuff was pretty cool. I liked SCP Foundation. I think it got a little mainstream though. Some people started ruining it. A lot of misinformation was being spread about that. Like the unkillable reptile and whatnot. Like, basically, they made it God. They made it immortal, and you know, they eventually added a God SCP, and it got a little bit crazy. Long horse, yeah. I was thinking about like some weird name with horse in it, but that's a good one too. Isn't Long Horse like a good guy? Anyways, dude, when I found your videos, I was addicted, and I still can't wait till you give me more. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, we're gonna hopefully get above the hell out here soon. So just stay tuned. Just hit the notification bell, and you'll see it. I'll be posting probably about 2 weeks before I drop it, and I'll post a picture of it rendering. That way, people can see, hey, it's coming out. So I don't know. For the whole series would possibly be complete. Sometime in my lifetime. Sometime in my lifetime. That's what I would say. I would say probably like if I really get on it and Above the Hell does well, might get Building the Hell. If you want Building the Hell, you need to talk to my old pal Stevenator Brasanka. I think that's his name. He was originally supposed to do the voice of Elias, and I don't know what happened, but he like fell off the face of the planet for like a while, and he could not help. So I tried reaching out to him. Eventually he said he would, but then he didn't. You know, it's kind of a similar story to what happened with Above the Hell with the female voice. So I just ended up doing the voice of Elias. You know, Elias is an interesting voice. I actually like it. I like thinking of like you know, kind of like a British accent. You know, like, you know, you just think about it. Hello, my name is Elias. And what is yours, little girl? Your name's Daisy. How sweet. I've heard a lot about your father, Frederick. Please tell me, do you love your father? Oh, is that so? Well, I have a feeling you'll be seeing much, much more of your father very soon. See, I like that voice. I like Frederick there. Give you guys a little teaser there. Oh, and that live reading that I did the other day, not the other day, like a couple months ago, the live, well, not reading. I don't read anything. I make it up as I talk. There'll be times where I put bulletin points for like specific events that I have planned out ahead of time, but that's about it. I kind of make the dialogue up as I go. But yeah, the what do you guys think about that live narration, live improv story of Beneath the Hell? What did you guys think about that? Let me know, because I would love nothing more than to do stories live. That would be awesome. Like, so freaking cool. Quentin. No, not Daisy Duck. Daisy isn't a little girl. That is going to be the main focus of the next story. Little hint there. The Legendary Years. I think. Maybe I have Legendary Years. Yeah, I think I have. I have to re-listen to it though, but I think I heard about it. For the teaser, my dog is licking me. Long as it takes. I got you. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. It's really cool, dude. I'm already there. Daisy, yeah, no, not Daisy Duck. Daisy isn't a little girl, Daisy. But yeah. There's actually, if you guys are interested in this, there's actually a person that kind of ripped off my stories. I think the story is called The Yellow Door. Let me just double check this really quickly. Trying to think. I don't want to like reveal like my code, my embedding code here. Oh, there we go. That works. My God, I suck at typing. Where is it? Is it the green door? It might be the green door.
Yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay. So that right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me go back to the video. Oh no, you guys cannot see that. Let me move it over here. Right here. The green door. Okay. That right there is, I shit you not, a complete ripoff of my entire series. Like, a complete ripoff. I think in the first part alone, they go over the events. Like, it's literally the same thing. Kid goes into a door, down a stairway. I think a stairway or a hallway. Demon Mickey, and then escapes. And then talks about not being able to handle it and stuff like that. Return to hell type stuff. Yeah, it's I think somebody wrote out the story, like the beats from it, just without any of the detail or the dialogue for that matter, or the cool names for the characters, and like created like a synthetic copy of it. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying like it's like a Chinese knockoff product. But like when you get it, you pull off the sticker and it says made on Venus or some shit like that. You know, it's like it's the knockoff of a knockoff. It's like it's really weird. I'd like to say it's just a knockoff of my story, but it's not. It's like it's different enough to be its own, but like it's the same freaking story. Give it a listen. I'm not saying you should like support it. I mean, if you do, you do. You know, I can't tell you what to do. You know, obviously, you know, you do what you're gonna do, but it's just a little annoying when people do stuff like that. There we go. Got the comments back there. Yeah, it's just a little annoying though. All right, Manny, we'll see you later. All right. Thanks for stopping by. So I buried in hell the part after Elias kidnaps the character and then Mickey takes him at the very end. Yeah, pretty much. Well, I mean, like, they meet and then he wakes up. You know what happens. He wakes up in that dungeon. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I gotta get off here. I gotta get to bed. I'm gonna get like 2 hours of sleep. But I appreciate you guys being here. I really do. I appreciate you guys, everything you do, and you know, I do. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for the love and support, and even the criticism. I appreciate it. You know, a dislike's well deserved when you mess up, and it's understandable. Both ways. It's understandable why you'd be mad. It's understandable why I didn't upload the video. At least I hope it is. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys all. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. You guys are fucking phenomenal. Thanks for staying all this time. And yeah, thanks, Quentin. But we'll see you guys later. I just wanted to leave this update. Sorry it was in 2 parts. Stream ended randomly. It was weird. But yeah, I'll see you guys around. And yeah, just keep an eye out for that notification. I will be posting in the community tab a picture of the video rendering, and then you'll know it's done. It's pretty much done. It's like 89% done. So yeah, we'll get it out. And thank you guys so much. You know, and as always, creep on. It's been Rock on 7, Bro7, signing out. Have a good one. And now I awkwardly go over here and click the end stream button.